Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Moon, and Scorpio Rising. Yes, watch the video with your suggested sound, but really read the caption. First card out, the Eight of Cups. It's already your energy. Venus and Scorpio. All right. With the Knight of Swords, oh Lord. And the Two of Cups. Oh man. You just see a better fit elsewhere. Is this about work? I love when it is. Two of Pentacles. Yeah. Yeah. And it could be that this place is a better fit because it pays you better. Or the location is better, which feels like payment. I just picture Miami. So like say you're in Detroit. Okay, cool, right? You're in Detroit or even like Chicago, but you feel like you do better in warm climates. Like you also tell yourself like, I'm not prepared for this cold, or it's so cold. Like you've been saying this for a while and now you're like, you know what? Like it's time to go with that Eight of Cups, Knight of Swords. You're just going to act on the idea, Two of Cups, because you know this place is better for you. Now let's see why, what is the issue with the finances? Oh, let me see. What flipped? The Four of Swords. You just prefer to be in a setting. I keep saying setting, so it might not even be about like the actual income or the actual salary, but you prefer to be in a setting that is more restful. So maybe you want to find yourself on the beach. What's on the bottom of the deck now? Ace of Wands. So I feel like you're now just waiting for the offer to leave. Let me clarify the Eight of Cups, the Five of Wands, and the Emperor card, Aries energy. And you want it to go smoothly with your boss, but I'm sorry, I don't even use that language. So that's how I know. That's how I know right there. That person is not your boss. Maybe you're thinking of it that way. They're not your boss. They're just a person in a position of leadership. So maybe you like want it to go smoothly, but you have like respect for this feudal. It's from the feudal system, but this feudal idea of a boss, of a lord. It doesn't matter what they say. You deserve Miami, okay? Clarifying the Emperor card, this person in leadership, King of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. Even if you're like the quote unquote leader, right? So say you're the quote unquote boss and you want it to be like that the new person that comes in with that Ace of Wands, you could be interviewing people to take your position. You want them to like be cordial with the people that are there. And of course you want that. But once you decide to leave the position, it has nothing to do with you. Like you deserve the balance. King of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, it makes more sense for you to, with the King of Swords, and that's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And I have an Aquarius reading where I'm urging them to go to the beach. And look at her with the Queen of Pentacles, like she's by water. It makes more sense for you to assess how you're being paid, like assess the value of the environment. It's something about that, like, and you're not valuing the concrete jungle where you're at, something like that. Like maybe you want to move to like the campo, like for real, and you're like, I'm just over the city. And it could be a calm city. Like it could be like Madrid, like you still have access to what is somewhat quiet areas, or it could be a calm city like I don't know, LA, right? So you can still get to the beach, but you really just want, I'm even hearing like hydroponics, so maybe like you want a place where you can grow your own food. Two of Wands. And I think the change can be a bit for you, especially if you're like considering moving from Madrid to Miami, right? If it's something really big. Let me clarify this move. Seven of Swords. But you're going to plan for it for sure. That's why the first card out was the Eight of Cups. Regardless, you are leaving. Let me clarify the Two of Cups, the other reflection, Knight of Cups, and the Chariot, Cancer energy. You're going to dip as soon as you get the opportunity, Scorpio. Bottom of the deck, Three of Cups. It's interesting because the image doesn't reflect three people, but it does show three animals. You know, I just heard Benny. But maybe my good Christian sisters, my good Christian brothers, my brother in Christ, right? My sister in Christ, as Benny always says. It's really about what you want. And it doesn't involve the likes or the interests of a third party. That's why there's not three people. Like, this doesn't involve your coworkers. It involves you and the person you're interviewing, or you and the person who's interviewing you. It doesn't involve your cousin, right? Because I use brother in Christ, sister in Christ. Like, perhaps you just want to tell a sibling and that's it. Like, there isn't a lot of involvement from third parties. You need to just act on what you need. Clarifying the Chariot, the Page of Wands, opportunities, Six of Pentacles. Opportunities, and you need the money to fund the Four of Pentacles, Sun and Capricorn card, to fund housing. Just get up and go. Just get up and go. All right. So how does the Scorpio act this out? How does the Scorpio act this out? With the Seven of Swords standing alone. So what is the strategy? The Lovers, Gemini energy, the Devil card. Those two, I think, came out together for Libra. Let me see. And the Judgment. I'm the best rapper alive. The Libra card just came out. Judgment is the Libra card. What's at the bottom? Three of Cups. Again, I shuffled it back in. These are all three major arcana. So let me shuffle it back in again and clarify each major arcana. But before, let me cook. You have the choice to release yourself from what is keeping you stationary, Capricorn energy with the Devil card and the Judgment card. You can wake up to a new experience. All right. Over the Lovers, you have the Nine of Pentacles. So your choice is for you to align with what you see as true value. I've been saying that, right? 7:43, first time I'm looking at the timer. And what's so interesting is, like, the Two of Cups already came out. What's at the bottom of the deck as I say this? The Hangman and that Aquarius reading too. Okay. But with 743, right? You have 7, then you have colon, then you have 43. It is the Two of Cups. It's the same numbers reflected, right? You got to know what is your path. And once you know what's in your path, what are you even arguing about? Right? Like, for what? But let me go ahead and do the numerology there. All right. It's just time for change. Clarifying the stationary energy, the Five of Swords, the numerology just gave me a 5. You got to change how you see your current situation as the finite win, as the finite victory. All right. And then clarifying the Judgment, what you're waking up to, the Page of Cups, new opportunities. You need to go to Miami. Maybe you need to watch the Aries reading with that Emperor card coming out called Sweet Honey in Miami. Go to my YouTube page because it's much easier to navigate. Just look up the playlist. Go to Aquarius readings. I don't know what I called that Aquarius reading when I was talking about the beach, but it was a good one. It's pinned to my page on TikTok. Listen, your next steps is for you to analyze your value and make a choice about what you deserve. And then you need to reassess why you feel stuck or stationed somewhere. And then you need to make the harmonious decision for yourself. So align with what you see as new opportunity. Bottom of the deck, the Hangman, and just give into it. Just give into it, all right? Aquarius energy.